Welcome back to your number one stop for Tower Fantasy gameplay, how-to, and all that jazz. And today we are here to discuss how to actually level up your CS or combat skill as a node to unlock any more content inside of Tower Fantasy. But before we hop into any of that, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on Patreon for the month of August. Thank you, my dudes, and we will go into more information about that in a moment. But let's pick up some CS. So to start off, CS is pretty much all battle power or light that you might see in games like Destiny or PSO. And of course, this is of course tied to how much we have upgraded our character from pretty much across the board, might it be from weapon to armor to leveling and everything in between. And as far of what this actually play into, and the main reason you want to be sure to be upgrading your CS, of course, is tied to your suppressor. If you want more information on the suppressor, I did a video all about it, link above. But the basic of it is as you unlock more and more higher tiers of it, you will of course get more HP, attack, and a whole bunch of other stats that is tied to that suppressor. And of course, to level it up, it will require you to hit a certain amount of CS to actually unlock the net tier of it. So let's go ahead and begin talking about how to actually level up your CS. The most easier way out of the gate is of course by leveling up, since you will get bonus to every time you hit a certain level, which will of course increase it. But outside of leveling, there are a few things you can go ahead and do, which is of course tied to your weapons. So your weapon yourself at the time of this video can be upgraded to level 90 and will require a couple items. So let me go ahead and move me over so you guys can see this a little bit better. So as you can see here with my guns at the moment, is of course going to require a whole bunch of 3 different types. Each weapon will require this amount, as well as in of course right now to get it put 90 or level 90, I must be level 45 to unlock it. So once I have the item, the level, I will pay a currency, and that will upgrade my weapon. And with that, my battle power will also go up. And then of course we got our add-ons here that you can go ahead and boost your character and weapon up into anywhere from 1 star all the way up to 6 stars. Of course, that will also level up as well and get other bonuses as well. But for the battle power itself, once again, it will go up for every star you hit as well. The only thing is, to do this, it will require you to get multiples of the same character or weapon. Did a video about that, link above as well for that one. But outside of upgrading weapon here, there is of course making sure you have all your weapons equipped here. And of course, we can equip up to 3 weapons per preset. And you want to make sure you have all 3 weapon slots filled up with any of the weapons that you are using at the moment that you hopefully been also leveling. Because once again, as you can see, every time we add one, it does go up. But outside of upgrading the weapon and adding the weapon, we do have a couple other things we can do with them, which is of course tied to the chip system. So as you go through different content in the game, you will be getting your hands on the chips. You can also get these from pulls as well from banners. And of course, these are broken into 4 different categories. And of course, each weapon I can actually equip all 4. So each of these will have, of course, bonuses that you will see. In the case of somebody, you would note it a 3 or 2 point set, which means as long as you got as many as required. In the case of that one, require 3 pieces. So if I have 3 duplicate in either of the other tiers, it will of course not only unlock it bonuses, but also unlock CS as well. And of course, if you got ones that do not match, just having these on your weapon will also help out a lot. But if you want to get the most out of it, you do want to find ones that are matching to unlock as many of the abilities as possible. So, outside of doing just that, we can go ahead and also level these up by, once again, as I'm covering up the menu here, but underneath my head will be a button for a develop. And from here, you can go ahead and, of course, take whatever chip you selected, and you can go ahead and level it up as well, which once again will also give you bonuses and as well as CS. So make sure you are getting these upgraded, making sure they match up to unlock the best possible outcome for whatever ability it may require, and also make sure you have these on your weapon. That will help out so very much for your CS. And then outside of weapon, we do have our armor. Once again, I did a video about this as well if you want to know how to level these up. But for the bare minimum here is, of course, different pieces of armor will also add to your CS depending on what tier they are, because we do have the normal tier like common, 12s, uncommon, and so on. And of course, with these, you can go ahead and enhance each of the pieces of outfit. So not only can you go ahead and enhance it to, of course, get a higher level. As you can see, I just leveled mine from 9 to 10 for some bonuses. You will also get CS's as well from doing that. And then on top of that, you can go ahead and try to unlock the star system. Since it's similar to weapons, well, armor will, instead of going up 6 stars, it will go up 3 stars. And you pretty much do that by, of course, sacrificing extra equipment of that tier. So helmet for helmet, chest for chest, as well as using the equiptor to upgrade as well. So you can go ahead and few these into your weapon to, of course, bump up its star rating as well. So once again, the higher you level this up and the higher stars you do, the better this equipment will be. And of course, do not feel shy about upgrading your equipment here, because if you get a better pair of insert whatever, helmet, gloves, whatever it might be, if you get a better version of the armor, of course, your stats will carry from one armor into the next. So you do not got to worry about losing any amount of the items or unlocks that you have done on other gear. You will get to keep them, so you are good on that end. And there you have it. There, everything you need to know about CS. A lot of this stuff will seem very familiar, especially to PSO2 player, but for anyone that was curious or a little confused exactly how the combat score actually work inside of Tower of Fantasy, pretty much as you can tell, just make sure you're leveling, make sure you're upgrading your equipment, might it be weapon or armor, and your chips. And by doing so in no matter amount of time, you will have a crap ton of CS to unlock, and in return be able to get better and better suppression, which will make your character not only because of the weapon and armor better, but also better because of the suppression itself. And hopefully you have found this video helpful. If so, make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells below to help support the channel. And of course, if you want to unlock some extra loot, be sure to come on over to patreon.com/Maconn and help support like all the wonderful folks here. Thank you, my dudes, for the support. And of course, if you do want to hop on in or join my alliance or cruise, as they want to call it, in Tower of Fantasy, or just hang out with me, be sure to come on over to my live streams that I'm doing every single day for now, over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn. Links will be in the description for all that, while along all my other social too. So with that, that's gonna do it for me, and I will see you all in the comments.